Some of you may know me already. My name is Anthony LaSquadro.
Mr. LaSquadro, I ask that you address the board and not the audience.
I'm a 20-year property owner in this village, and I head the newly formed Seacliff Property Owners Committee. I think we all have a common goal here, and that common goal is to make Seacliff the best village on Long Island. And I also want you to know that I have a great deal of respect for the mayor, Bruce Kennedy. He is a businessman like myself, and I can appreciate how difficult it is for him to balance running a business, being a public servant, and having some time for his family as well.
Do you have a question, or are you going to make a speech?
Well, I'm saying a few words, and I think I'm entitled to that. He and I may disagree over the means to achieve our goals, but we do not have a different purpose. And I would like to read something that are not my words, but it's very important and bears repeating. The property taxes in New York are killing New Yorkers. Nassau County has the second highest property taxes in the United States of America. It has to end, and it has to end this year. We have to hold the line on taxes for now and reduce taxes in the future. New York has no future as the tax capital of this nation. Our young people will not stay, businesses will not come. This has to change. And to put it simply, the people of this state cannot afford to pay any more taxes, period.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a speech given by our Governor, Andrew Cuomo, last year. Now, the issue before us tonight is whether this board should vote to override the 2% tax cap. The people sitting on this board may have the best intentions, but they are overreacting to the new law and its imposed budgetary discipline. Now, when we talk about Seacliff budgets and mandates, let's not confuse it with mandates surrounding school taxes, teachers, police departments, or Medicaid. We're only talking about sanitation, snow plowing, and village administration.
That's not...
Because we have great volunteers.
Who has the floor?
The volunteers of Seacliff are wonderful. You're lucky. Sorry.
This board has a history of overreacting to various issues, and the overreaction leads to unintended consequences. Even though we have not been presented with any looming fiscal crisis, they want to immediately jettison our tax cap. Not only do they overreact, but they're probably chafing at the restrictions on their spending. Do you ever go to a store, get to the checkout line, and find that your credit card stopped working? It's kind of aggravating, isn't it? Well, this law placed a limit on their credit card, and they don't like it. Now, they see a new law that imposes budgetary discipline, they want to overrule it. They're telling us they don't intend to raise taxes, but they only want the flexibility to raise taxes beyond 2%. Isn't that being a little bit disingenuous? In the 2011-2012 budget year, the village stated in Newsday that there are no tax increases. But actually, the village administration increased spending $265,000, or 5% of the budget. What they really need is to focus on the flexibility they already have. And that's the flexibility to cut spending. What about reducing employee overtime, eliminating positions through attrition? Why do we need code enforcement officers driving around suburban for spying on the residents?
One more time, and I'm going to ask you.
But instead of doing the hard work, they'll just raise taxes and make you do the hard work. When we talk about overreaction, let me ask you a question. If one person violated the village code, should that one person be penalized, or should the whole village be penalized? It used to be that each property owner was entitled to remove 1 tree per year without a permit. A while back, there was a situation in the village.
Sir, we are gonna stick to the property tax cap, not trees.
Well, we're talking about trees because this is what raises our costs, is this over-enforcement and over-administration of the code.
Isn't there a time limit?
We have to pay for it.
Isn't there a time limit?
Last, and we'd like to conclude, and fellow villagers, don't let your rights and protections slip out of your grasp like an old penny. Cherish and covet them like a bar of gold. They're your rights and it's your house, and this board will be well advised not to infringe on the rights of the villagers. Thank you.